सर
हाँ बोलिए।
आई थिंक इसकी चाय ड्यू है।
किसकी?
एक्सेल की।
एक्सेल की चाय ड्यू है?
हाँ, ऐसा ही लग रहा है सर।
क्या धीरे चल रहा है? नहीं, अब आ गई चाय, मेरी भी आ गई, एक्सेल की ये भी आ गई है।
अच्छा।
तो ये चाय, हाँ। सो चलिए। So yesterday what we see first we will just recall that, है ना, कल हमने कंडीशनल फॉर्मेटिंग स्टार्ट किया था. So we talked about how we can highlight the cell background, change the color based on conditions. Okay, so that conditions, that menu of conditional formatting is available in the home tab. Okay, so first you need to select the content, and to select the content you can just simply use control and this key, make it. Hmm. So yeah, what I was saying is you need to first select the entire text, then go to conditional formatting. In the conditional formatting you will get these options. Okay,
Your screen is not only Excel blank page is appearing.
wait. What is coming? Blank page.
The cursor is just like when the file is not opening.
सर
Eh,
ओपनिंग इन प्रोसेस लाइक
okay.
जस्ट टाइमर इज गोइंग ऑन.
Amit is also come. Okay, just a minute. Let me share it again. Is it now visible?
Yes.
Great. Hi, good morning, Amit. Okay, so now, yeah, just let us have a recap of what we did yesterday. So we did condition. We started with conditional formatting, and conditional formatting is the option which is available in the home tab. So when you go to home tab, you the shortcut key is Alt H and L to activate the conditional formatting. So there are different options. We talked about the first option. We explored the first option yesterday. So in this first highlight cell rules, you get different options. So first four are related to numbers, and the next three basically are fifth one is related to text, sixth one is relating to date, and seventh one is duplicate values. And then there were more rules which we did not see. So I will just go to this more rules. So when you go to a new more rules, that means you can create your own rule as to how you can use the conditional formatting instead of relying on the rules which are there. All
Inbuilt.
Yeah, yeah. So that is it. Now, just give me one. So in this dialog box, you can see this dialog box, new formatting rule.
Yes.
Yeah. So it is giving you 6 options. First one is format all cells based on their values. Okay. So there are different options which are available. So it is saying that format all cells based on their value. So based on the value, you will be able to format cells. Then it is saying that format only cells that contain. So and then format only top or bottom rank values. Format only values that are above or below average. Format only unique or duplicate values, and use a formula to determine which cell to format. Okay. Now we need to understand, okay, what is the difference between these, and what to use when. Okay. So first is format all cells based on their values. Okay. So if you select this, then what it will do is it will just format the cell based on their values. Okay. So if I select, suppose, maybe a data bar, and it says type, so lowest value and highest value, okay, and then I have just selected, not doing anything, and say okay. Now in this you will not see any formatting because there is no number over here.
Number.
Okay.
Yes.
So what we will do is we will do the formatting over here. So this sheet is already formatted. So first I will remove the format. Now how do I remove the format? There are two methods of doing it. First way is to go through this rule, conditional
Yeah.
formatting, and you can just go to clear rules, and you can clear rules from selected cells or entire sheet. So I want to clear the rules from entire sheet. So I will just select this entire sheets, and now the formatting is gone. This was the first method. Another method is go to this cells, go to this editing. In the editing, you will get the option clear. In the clear, you can just say clear formats. Okay, basically you need to select the data first before this can be done. So clear and then clear formats. Okay, so that is, there are two methods of doing this. So we will go with the conditional formatting one. Okay. So now we need to understand this thing that now we can apply the formatting again. So I'm just saying Control A. This has selected the entire data within the range. Now I'll go to conditional formatting, and then I want to explore the more rules. And in this, format all cells based on their value. Okay, so I've selected two color scale. So what are the different options? Two color scale, three color scale, data bar, icon set. So we are just looking at the first option, two color scale, and I've just selected lowest value and highest value. So the lowest value will have a dark color, and the highest value will have a light color. I want to reverse this pattern. So the lowest value should have a lighter color, and the highest value should have a darker color. And I want something like this. Okay. So I say okay. Now you will see that based on the color selection that I've done, the darkest cells are the highest value, and the lightest cell color cell are the lowest value. So does it make sense to you? इतना आपको समझ में आया यहाँ तक?
Yes, sir.
So lowest and highest is speaking from 50% median.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 50% median, and accordingly it is deciding the shades. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So now, yeah. Now, having answered that, that takes us to the next question as to can we define like how we want the median to be decided, like how to decide the values. Okay, so what you can do is you can just decide number. Okay, and minimum number and then maximum number. Okay, so minimum, suppose you want 300, and maximum you want let's say 800. Okay, and if I press okay, see what will happen now. Minimum I have decided 300, and that is the orange shade I'm getting. So all the numbers which are, see, everything is getting shade. Okay, but the darkest one are the numbers which are less than 300, the darkest. Okay, and the lightest one, the number which are more than 800, they are getting shaded with this yellow color. Okay,
Actually, sir, between 300 and 800 should be white background.
no, not exactly white background, because see,
So here each and every cell is getting formatted.
yeah, each and every cell is getting formatted. Let me just check it out again. So format all cell based on their values. So we had selected lowest and highest, and then we can select a number, minimum number.
We have selected all cells. That's
Yeah,
why.
we have
If we
selected all
select the
cells.
second one, then the result will be
Exactly, yeah.
what
There are different, then there is a formula, there is a percentile, there is a percentage. Okay, You can put any formula also, whatever you want over here, and here also you can put a formula. Okay. So depending on that formula, it will give you the result. Okay. So suppose I say greater than 400 over here and less than 800 over here. Okay, let us just see. And so it is not doing anything because it is not a formula. It is just this thing. So this is how you can define things in more rules also. That was the first option, format all cell. Now what if we select a 3-color scale? Okay, and yeah, in this 3-color, now the it will give you 3 options: minimum, midpoint, and maximum. Okay, so minimum, that is the lowest value. Okay, so this is this option is blocked, so they will also already, they will themselves decide the lowest and the highest, taking 50% as a midpoint. Okay, so all those numbers which are falling beyond which are less than 50%, that will be marked as with this red color. All those which are crossing 50% will be marked with green, and which are at 50, that will be yellow. So let us just check this, how it looks like. So now I think you must have got an idea how what a custom format can do if we select a 3-color scale. Okay, now how do I actually calculate a median? So there is a formula which says median. Okay, and then you have to select all the numbers. So I will select all the numbers. Okay, the range I've selected numbers, and so I'm getting the median as 533. Okay, so 533 से नीचे जितने भी होंगे that will be yellow color. 533 से ऊपर जितने भी होंगे वो सब क्या होंगे, ग्रीन होंगे. और लाइक सॉरी, 2-color स्केल में ऐसा होगा. 3-color स्केल में क्या होगा कि 533 से ऊपर जितने भी हैं दैट विल बी ग्रीन, एंड उसके नीचे जो है नियर अबाउट दैट लोएस्ट वैल्यू जो है वो रेड हो जाएगा, और येलो will be near to 500 to 600, something like that. So you can see that the numbers which are 5 closer to 533, जैसे 502, they are giving yellow shade. और इसमें भी थोड़ा 530 560 हो गया, तो उसका कलर का चेंज, टोन चेंज होता जा रहा है. ठीक है, so this is how it is.
So actually it is not exact 3 colors, but it is getting shaded darker,
Exactly. Yeah. It is not 3 colors. It is going as per
just like preview, yeah, preview pane.
as per this preview bar, right? That is correct. Now, if I go to data bars, and this is also interesting. I'm just showing you the basic things so that you can explore more. See, it's all about exploring. I can just show you the path, then you have to travel on that. So I will just clear the formats once. So clear rules and selected cells. Okay. Now the data is selected. Again, I'm going to conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, more rules. And now what I will do is I will select a data bar. So data bar means it will show you a graph. But when you insert a graph in Excel, a graph is something which is image that forms based on the value, but that doesn't reflect on the values. It reflect outside the value, like as a separate chart. But here it will reflect only in the numbers itself, on the numbers itself. Okay, so suppose minimum and maximum automatic, it is saying I'm not doing anything. I will just say okay, and you will see that these are different bars that have come now. Okay, based on the number. Suppose I change any number, I just type 10 over here. So this, there is a slight line that you can see over here. I'm just zooming it to show you. A bilkul chotu line you will see. Can you see this small bar coming over here towards the left?
Yes,
Yeah, because I've put 10. Now, if I put 1000, what will happen? This is covering the entire cell. Okay. If I make it 650, it will cover half of it. So when you want to compare the numbers, we want to show some projections and how far you have come, what is the progress, what have you meet the targets or not. So these data bars can be useful in that case. Okay, and then there are different formatting options that you can apply over here. So I will just explore something more. So in this data bar, if you just select, there are different, there's one gradient fill also. Okay, so if you select gradient and let us put this yellow color, and if you put some solid border also, and let us put a border with blue. Okay, and show bar only. So now it will not show you numbers, hopefully. Yeah. So this is showing a better presentation, a gradient effect like coming. The two colors you can see, like shades you can see. And if you want to see with along with them, along with the numbers, then you can just go to more rules and data bar. In this data bar, you can select gradient fill, and this color we had selected, this border, let it be 100 only. So yeah, data bar automatic bar direction, context, left to right, right to left, whatever you want, left to right we can select, and okay. So see, so these are different aspects of conditional formatting. Different formats are available as per your wish or your this thing. You can choose what you want. Now I will come to the next one, or there is one more thing which is remaining here, that is icon set. This is the most interesting thing. I like it very much. So like as in you have a green signal, red signal, and a yellow signal on the traffic lights. So similarly, you can represent your numbers accordingly. Okay, suppose these are the quantity of the items sold by different salesperson, and you want to check like who belongs to the green channel or the red channel or the yellow channel. Then you can decide. So when the value is more than 67%, it should be a green light. If the value is between 67 and 33 and 67, it will be yellow. If it is less than 33%, then it should be red. Okay. And I say, okay. Now you are getting these dots. And can we filter the data based on the dots? So that is more important now. Because suppose I want to filter the data. I want to see only the persons who have achieved the sales targets. So if I apply a filter and I want to filter based on the this thing, conditional formatting, is it possible? So it is giving you option filter by color. And when you see filter by cell icon and green, it will show me all the green icons. If I want to filter this D with the red one, so it will show me only red. So isn't it interesting concept?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes,
Yes. I think you are looking at this for the first time, exploring this
yes,
with. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
yes.
Yes. Okay, great. So again, we go to more rules, and in the more rules, we can select a different icon set. So if you don't like the traffic lights, you can, there are different options available. There is a flag also. Okay, so people say red flag kar do, green flag kar do. So flagging is like this. So you can see different flags. This is basically used when we create dashboards. Okay, so by the end of this course, you will be learning how to create a dashboard also. वहाँ ये काम में आते हैं और बहुत अच्छा लगता है ये सब. But you can use them. So there is a star rating also. You can use stars also. ठीक है, and you can define your own criteria. जैसे आपको चाहिए कि 1/3 और 60 की जगह 75% करना है यहाँ पर. ठीक है, और फिर 75 के बाद हमें 50 करना है यहाँ पर. तो you can do like that also. अभी देखो स्टार कुछ जो कम है वो खाली आएंगे, जो पूरा है वो पूरा भरा हुआ आएगा, समथिंग लाइक दैट you can do. Okay, so these are different options which are available to you. Okay, you can explore. There is a mobile network also. If you are mobile crazy about this, so you can put this kind of network thing also. कितने बार आ रहे हैं नेटवर्क के, जिसका सबसे ज्यादा नंबर है उसके सारा नेटवर्क आ रहा है, जिसका कुछ भी नहीं है कम है उसके नेटवर्क ही नहीं आ रहा है, समथिंग लाइक दिस. So depending on the company you are working for, depending on your taste, you can choose the data sets, icons accordingly. But there are different many options which are available. This one is also good. See this. पाई में से कितना पोर्शन भरा हुआ है कितना नहीं. So those जो are black, पूरा black दिख रहा है वो highest है, जो white दिख रहा है वो lowest है and all. Okay. So now we move to the next function. That is format all cell. This we have done. Now format only cell that contain. Okay. Now when you say contain, that means you're talking about the numbers. When we are talking about, it is giving you all the options. Okay, cell format only cells with cell value, specific text, date, blank, no blank, error, no error. So if I say greater than, and I want to highlight only cell which are more than 600, and you can sorry, you can decide a format also, like how you want to format them. So suppose I want to cut all the numbers which are more than 600. So I can just use a strike through. I can say bold italic. I can say color them red. Okay. And I want a yellow border, yellow fill behind them. So I will select a yellow fill and I'll say, oh, and I want a pattern also. This kind of pattern I want. Maybe a dot. Pattern color also, I want some different color. Can you see all this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, so the numbers which are more than 600 have been like cut and you can see different pattern over here. Okay. We can just undo it, Control Z say. If I select so in this there are different options between not equal to, greater than, less than, you can explore them. Okay. Then the next thing is specific text. If you want to contain, if you want to highlight only cell which have text, so we need to have text for that. Okay, containing, not containing, beginning with, ending with, whatever. Then you have dates occurring yesterday, today. We took an example yesterday of this. We have blanks. So if you want to highlight the blank cell, so if I say that I want to fill this light blue color wherever there are blank cells in the data, and let's say okay, so all this area is filled with blank with blue, है ना. तो कई बार क्या होता है कि हमें जब एक्सेल शीट को कलरफुल बनाना होता है या फॉर्मेट करना होता है और कहीं कहीं जगह चीजें लिखी हुई है, कहीं कहीं जगह चीजें नहीं लिखी हुई है, and you want to format it, then you can use this conditional formatting basically, है ना. It will save a lot of time and energy and make your work very effective. Those who could not get up, they will miss something very important. Okay, so no blanks. If you want to highlight no blanks, and then you want to change the fill to this green color, you can say okay. So now you see that the background color has changed to green now. wherever there was no non-empty cells, and the empty cell is blue color. So this is all about conditional formatting. More options. We have explored the first two errors. If there are any errors you want to highlight, तो यहाँ हो जाएगा, no errors, तो वहाँ जाएगा, ठीक है. Then only format only the top or bottom ranked values. Okay, so if you want to find out the total the top 10 percentage or the bottom 10, you can highlight. Okay, so suppose we want to select the good performing mutual fund scheme. So you have a sheet of 100 schemes, you want to find out the top 10. ठीक है, so based on their returns you want to identify, तो वहां पे आप काम में ले सकते हैं इसको. ठीक है. फॉर्मेट ओनली वैल्यूज दैट आर अबव बिलो एवरेज. तो आपने एक बेंचमार्क डिसाइड किया, उसके ऊपर वाले ही चाहिए आपको, उसके नीचे वाले चाहिए, स्टैंडर्ड डिवीजन चाहिए. ठीक है, अकॉर्डिंगली यू कैन डू. Format only unique or duplicate values, that also we saw yesterday, and use a formula to determine which cell to format. Okay, so this is something which is very interesting, but I have kept it for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last lecture on conditional formatting, but I will show you this option tomorrow. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm this top 10 bottom rules is, I think this is also you can try. Data bars I have shown you. So if I select this data and I just hover over it, it will give me different options as to what kind of data bars I want. If I go to color scales and I do like this, it will give me different options. I can decide the this thing. If I go to icon set, all the icon set which are available, it will show me all this here. Okay, like this. So what about this? Now, what is remaining in this is a new rule, clear rule, and manage rules. So I will just clear. I will go to manage rules. So manage rule में क्या होगा ना? It will show you the current formatting which is applied. All the conditional formatting which is applied currently in your sheet, it is visible over here. Okay, so cell does not contain a blank. तो उस पे यहाँ पे अपने फॉर्मेट लगा रखा है. ठीक है, यहाँ पे लिखा है स्टॉप इफ ट्रू. ठीक है, सो इफ आई क्लिक ऑन दिस, तो अगर वो चेंज हो जाता है, ठीक है, सपोज सेल दैट डज नॉट कंटेन अ ब्लैंक. ओके, अब मैंने इसको ओके कर दिया है, तो जहाँ पे भी ब्लैंक नहीं है वहां पे ग्रीन कलर हो गया. सपोज दैट डिलीट अ वैल्यू फ्रॉम हियर. सी व्हाट इज हैपनिंग एज आई एम डिलीटिंग द वैल्यू, व्हाट इज हैपनिंग?
Color is changed for blank.
Color is changed for blank because for blank we have selected a blue color. Okay, so now I will just change. I will again go to manage rules, and now instead of blue I want a white background. Okay, for the blank cell, or maybe this background. Okay, and I say okay, okay, okay. So you will see this, this background. Okay. So whenever if I delete any cell, it will automatically change its color. And there's nothing automatic. It is happening because you have already defined it. And you will see that the median is also changing as I'm deleting the numbers because the formula is applied over here. Okay. So बचपन में हम लोग एक गेम खेलते थे ना, माइंड स्वीपर. If you remember this game on mobile. तो उसमें there is some bombs and you just need to click and it will just empty some of the space. और अगर वहां पे बॉम्ब हुआ तो वो ब्लास्ट हो जाएगा. So it is something like that only, जो हम अभी कर रहे हैं, माइंड स्वीपर जैसा कुछ गेम चल रहा है. Okay, so again we'll go to conditional formatting, we go to manage rules, and suppose you want to delete any rule, you can just say delete rule. ठीक है, आप ये सब जो हमने किया था हमको नहीं चाहिए, वो सब समझाने के लिए किया था हमने, तो आप इसको डिलीट कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, आई एम डिलीटिंग ऑल दीज रूल्स. सो व्हेन आई डिलीट ऑल द रूल्स एंड आई प्रेस ओके, कंडीशनल फॉर्मेटिंग विल गो अवे. So now in this manage rule, there is no rule applied. So I can go to new rule. New rule will open the same window which was there in more options. Okay. And then you can select any rule from here. Okay. Now I will show you some part of what we are going to do tomorrow. Use a formula to determine which cell to format. ठीक है. अब formula कैसे लिखते हैं Excel में, है ना? Formula कैसे होता है? तो suppose format values where this formula is true. Okay, and then you have to define a format. तो conditional formatting का मतलब क्या है? मैंने कल भी बताया था. In this conditional formatting, basically, sorry, I will just define over here. I'm just removing this content. Called HMC, Mergent Center, and conditional formatting helps you in formatting the data in the cells based on the conditions that you define. ठीक है ना? How do I bring this inside the cell? यहाँ पे आप देखो कंडीशनल फॉर्मेटिंग लिखा है, वो बाहर जा रहा है, उधर से डिफाइन भी बाहर जा रहा है. How do I bring it fit in inside the cell? Which option I have to select?
Align.
Okay. Alt H A. Now, how should I align it? Center or middle? Middle किया तो इधर आ गया. Alt H M C. Sorry, इससे तो अनमर्ज हो गया. ठीक है. Alt H E.
80 sir.
But this is not helping me. Conditional formatting तो दिख गया, लेकिन उधर से वो उधर चला गया. There is some different option which you need to use it, which is called something as. Okay, I'll give you an hint. Alt H मैंने प्रेस किया है. In the alignment section, there is a shortcut which will solve this problem.
80
Identify. Huh?
80
AT. No. It will bring it to top. अभी जो सेंटर में लिखा हुआ है ना सेल की, वो ऊपर चला जाएगा. वो काम नहीं होगा मैम. और उसी लाइन में आखिरी क्या लिखा हुआ है, वर्ड क्या लिखा हुआ है?
W
W. और उसके नीचे पीछे आपको आइकन दिख रहा है बना हुआ AB, और
yes
नीचे
sir.
दिख रहा है
T आ गया yes.
W. का मतलब क्या होता है?
Wrap,
Wait,
wrap.
wrap.
हाँ, रैप. दिस इज इट. और अब हम करेंगे Alt H A C. तो ये सेंटर में आ गया है ना. इसको सजाना है तो बोल्ड कर देते हैं, Alt H H कर देते हैं, तो इसके पीछे कलर आ जाएगा. और Alt H FC कर देते हैं तो फॉन्ट का कलर भी चेंज हो जाएगा, व्हाइट कर देते हैं. सज गई. Conditional formatting helps you in formatting the data in the cells based on the condition that you define. ठीक है. तो उसके लिए करना क्या होगा? To do so, first select the cells and then define the condition, and you are good to go. हेलोवीन चल रहा है तो हेलोवीन थीम पे कर देते हैं आइकन. ओके.
Yes sir.
ओके, तो वन लास्ट थिंग बिफोर, अभी 10 मिनट है 8 बजने में, ठीक है। तो एक छोटी सी जाते जाते ट्रिक सिखा जाता हूँ आपको। फॉर्मूला वाला पार्ट रह गया है ना, तो वो भी कंप्लीट कर ही लेते हैं ताकि काफी मेजर चीजें हो जाए। टुमारो वी विल डू समथिंग वेरी एडवांस लेवल, ठीक है। आज मैंने बेसिक कराया है, कल हम एडवांस लेवल पे ले जाएंगे इसको, ठीक है। जस्ट इंसर्टिंग वन रो ओवर हियर, एंड इसको मैं ऊपर भी कॉपी कर देता हूँ और इसको बॉर्डर दे देते हैं ऑल्ट एच बी, थिक बॉर्डर डी से आए। And now I will Alt W, and what I want to do is I want to remove the grid lines, ठीक है। तो उसके लिए मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा? I need to go to,
layout.
नहीं, क्या करना पड़ेगा बताओ? यहाँ पे शो पे जाके आपको इसको अनचेक करना पड़ेगा ग्रिड लाइंस, एंड
Okay, views.
ये देखो पीछे का लाइन चला गया ना, वाइट बैकग्राउंड आ गया अब, तो ये अच्छा दिख रहा है, ठीक है। चलिए, what I want to show you, yes, is this. एक छोटा सा आपको बता के जा रहा हूँ बस, इन लास्ट थिंग फॉर द डे, बोल्ड, इटैलिक एंड अंडरलाइन। ये 3 चीजें होती हैं जनरली जो हम करते हैं। ऑल्ट एच ए सी, सेंटर, yeah, basically these are the 3 formatting pattern that we use, formatting, ठीक है। इसको हटा देते हैं यहाँ से, so I'll go to alt h z e and e and a, ठीक है। अब मैं क्या चाह रहा हूं मैम कि जब मैं बोल्ड सेलेक्ट करूं, मतलब बोल्ड पे जाऊं तो ये बोल्ड हो जाए, इटैलिक पे जाऊं तो इटैलिक हो जाए, अंडरलाइन पे जाऊं तो अंडरलाइन हो जाए, ठीक है। और इसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे, इसको हम यहाँ रखते हैं और यहाँ पे अपन ड्रॉप डाउन बनाएंगे इसका एक, ठीक है। तो हाउ डू आई क्रिएट अ ड्रॉप डाउन लिस्ट? ऑल्ट DLB, डेटा वैलिडेशन पे आ गए, यहाँ से हम लिस्ट पे जाएंगे, लिस्ट से हम सोर्स पे जाएंगे, सोर्स में हम डिफाइन करेंगे सोर्स। सोर्स जो है वो है N3 से लेके N5, तो N3:N5, ओके,
N2 है।
सॉरी N2 है, राइट, N2 है, राइट राइट राइट, या
2
N2
3 4
N5
4 2 3 4।
2 3 4, ओके, एक एक्स्ट्रा आ गया, कोई बात नहीं, आने दीजिए।
हाँ वो तो
मैं यहाँ पे कलर डाल देता हूँ।
यस।
I've got the formatting option. This is a problem with Excel यार, ये समझता नहीं है बात। इसको यहाँ पे जाके क्लिक करना पड़ेगा, then it will activate this, okay. Still Alt DLV, यहाँ पे सोर्स दे दिया है, apply this changes, okay. Let me just do it again. List दिया हमने, source, this is the source, okay, and I will say, एक्चुअली क्या होता है, ये सोर्स
इक्वल
हमें फिक्स रखना चाहता है, तो इक्वल टू भी चाहिए,
तो नहीं लिखा था।
उसको फ्रीज भी होना चाहिए, ओके। सो दीज आर द 2 थिंग्स दैट वी शुड टेक केयर, ठीक है। अब हम यहाँ पे जाके एंड देन वी कैन चूज, वी विल गेट द बोल्ड इटैलिक, ठीक है। अब मैं क्या चाहता हूँ, व्हाट आई वांट इज कि यहाँ पे जो लिखा हुआ है ना वैसा हो जाए वो, ठीक है। बोल्ड हो तो ये बोल्ड हो जाए, ये जितना भी अंदर का मसाला है हमारा नंबर्स, so I am just selecting this, and now I will do conditional formatting but based on the formula, ठीक है, नॉट दिस थिंग, ठीक है, क्योंकि अभी मैम बोलने वाले थे कि सर बार बार ऐसा करना पड़ेगा क्या, तो उसको भी हम ऑटोमाइज, दिस द नेक्स्ट लेवल दैट आई एम टीचिंग यू, ठीक है, और ये आपको कहीं मिलेगा नहीं। तो अभी क्या चाहता हूं मैं, ये बोल रहा है फॉर्मेट वैल्यूज वेयर देयर इज अ फॉर्मूला विद दिस फॉर्मूला इज ट्रू। ओके, सो व्हाट काइंड ऑफ फॉर्मूला, वेयर शुड आई पुट द फॉर्मूला, टेक द फॉर्मूला फ्रॉम, सो द फॉर्मूला विल कम फ्रॉम दिस सेल M2, ठीक है, M2 में मैं डिफाइन करूंगा कि क्या होना चाहिए, ठीक है। तो अगर M2 बोल्ड है, M2 में क्या लिखा हुआ है, बोल्ड, ठीक है, तो क्या फॉर्मेटिंग हो जानी चाहिए,
बोल्ड होगा।
बोल्ड हो जाना चाहिए, करेक्ट। सो यहाँ पे हम फॉन्ट सेक्शन में जाएंगे एंड वी विल मेक इट बोल्ड एंड आई विल से ओके, ठीक है, तो ये हो गया बोल्ड, ओके, ठीक है। अभी करके देखें ट्राई कि चल रहा है या नहीं चल रहा। इसको करा मैंने बोल्ड, कुछ हुआ क्या?
It has already happened.
It has already happened, correct? No, it has not happened.
No, now
अब
it has happened.
now वो तो मैंने मैनुअली किया। Now
Hmm.
let me just do it one more time. एक बार हम वापस से कंडीशनल फॉर्मेटिंग लगाते हैं, होना चाहिए, क्यों नहीं हुआ वो देख लेते हैं। Alt H L, highlight cell rules and you will go to manage rules. So we had created a rule, yes, ठीक है। अभी इसको हम एडिट करना है तो एडिट रूल पे जाएंगे, it will open the same window again. So yes, यहाँ पे गलती हो गई थी, इज इक्वल टू आना चाहिए था, है ना, वो प्लस तब क्या था, इसलिए नहीं हो रहा। तो दिस सेल का वैल्यू इज इक्वल टू बोल्ड, ठीक है, तो फिर इसका फॉर्मेट क्या होना चाहिए, बोल्ड हो जाना चाहिए एंड आई से ओके, ठीक है, एंड आई से ओके, दिस इज नाउ हैपनिंग, ठीक है। अब हम जाते हैं वापस, इसको कर देते हैं इटैलिक, हट गया, बोल्ड हट गया।
Yes, sir.
नाउ इफ आई गो टू दिस बोल्ड, बोल्ड आ गया,
Yes.
यस। नाउ इटैलिक आना चाहिए व्हेन आई सेलेक्ट इटैलिक, सो हाउ इट विल हैपन,
Again, conditional
you have
form.
to select this alt DLV, we have to again define, sorry हमने वो तो बना ही दिया,
बना
conditional formatting,
Conditional form.
alt HL,
conditional form.
yes, and then we will say new rule because we are defining a new rule now and based on the formula, ठीक है। अब फॉर्मूला क्या लगाएंगे, वही सेल हमारा कौन सा वाला, M2, तो इज इक्वल्स टू M2, मतलब M2 में जो वैल्यू है अगर वो इटैलिक है,
Italic.
ए LIC इटैलिक है, तो क्या होना चाहिए, ठीक है, तो क्या होना चाहिए, तो इटैलिक हो जाना चाहिए, नथिंग एल्स, तो ये इटैलिक हो जाएगा, ओके, ओके एंड ओके। सी हो गया है क्या?
No, sir.
नहीं, अभी सिलेक्ट करना
कुछ
पड़ेगा।
तो हुआ, ये 131 वाला इटैलिक हो गया है, एक मिनट। तो फर्स्ट आई एम सिलेक्टिंग बोल्ड, तो देखो सब बोल्ड हो गया है, ठीक है। अभी आई एम सिलेक्टिंग इटैलिक, तो कुछ कुछ इटैलिक हुआ है यहाँ से, है ना, बट वाई कुछ कुछ, वाई नॉट सब
The
कुछ,
only just sale we have defined that's only 131.
correct. So we will, I have selected the entire series now. Again, I will go to Alt H L and I will go to manage rules and in the देखो यहाँ पर है ना, यहीं पर ही आता है applies to, तो ये रेंज भी आप डिफाइन कर सकते हो कि कहाँ अप्लाई होगा, तो ये हमने डिफाइन कर दी B4 से लेके K13 पे अप्लाई होना चाहिए और इटैलिक हो जाना चाहिए, M2 अगर ये ऐसा है तो, ठीक है, एंड आई विल से ओके, ठीक है, ओके। बट आई थिंक देर इज सम प्रॉब्लम हियर बिकॉज वो हमने मैनुअली किया है ना, इसलिए ये काम नहीं कर रहा है, इसको मैं,
नहीं सर, वहां पे आपने फ्रीज नहीं किया
Freeze नहीं
इसीलिए।
किया sir.
हाँ फ्रीज नहीं किया, वही
फ्रीज
मैं कह रहा हूँ, मैनुअली मतलब फ्रीज नहीं किया था, तो आई विल जस्ट डू दैट ऑल्ट एच एल। आप लोग को समझ में आने लग गई है प्रॉब्लम क्या होती है, वही मेरा मकसद है बेसिकली, टू टीच यू टू आइडेंटिफाई वेयर द प्रॉब्लम इज। सो हाउ डू फ्रीज इट, हाउ डू वी फ्रीज इट, अभी प्रॉब्लम बताइए तो सोल्यूशन भी बता दो।
भूल गया सर शॉर्टकट।
मैम आपको याद है क्या?
नहीं sir.
F2, F,
शादी के लिए किया था।
सॉरी F4, है ना, मैं भी भूल जाऊंगा आप लोगों को पढ़ाते पढ़ाते। F4 is the shortcut key to apply self freezing, ठीक है, F4 is the shortcut key and you will say okay, okay, now it is applying to everything, ठीक है, अब सब पे हो गया है। अब हम यहाँ पे जाके इसको इटैलिक को कर देते हैं बोल्ड, तो बोल्ड होगा, इटैलिक को कर देते हैं इटैलिक, तो इटैलिक होगा। इसी तरीके से आपको ये अंडरलाइन और कलर करना है, ठीक है। इट इज अ होमवर्क, इट इज अ असाइनमेंट, आई एम नॉट डूइंग स्पून फीडिंग हियर, ठीक है। 8 बज चुके हैं, टाइम खत्म हो चुका है, 8 बज के 1 मिनट हो गए। तो अब हम क्या करेंगे, मैं आपको ये शीट शेयर करूंगा ग्रुप में, है ना, और आप लोग को इस पे काम करना है। ये जो भी हमने पढ़ा उसको रिवाइज करना है, और उसके बाद ये दो जो कंडीशंस हैं, अंडरलाइन और कलर, ये आपको करके इस शीट इस शीट को रीनेम करेंगे आप, ठीक है। और इसका नाम क्या रखेंगे, मैं आप लिख देता हूँ, रीनेम रीनेम दिस एक्सेल फाइल एज एक्सेल वाइब्स असाइनमेंट कंडीशनल, छोटा 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 नाम देंगे, कंडीशनल फॉर्मेटिंग एंड देन योर नेम, ओके। और इसमें एक चीज और ऐड कर देते हैं, वी विल ऐड टुडेज डेट आल्सो। सो ये असाइनमेंट कौन से दिन का था, 4/11 का, 4/11/22, okay. So this is how you will rename this file and you will send it to me on the group, you will post it in the group. So excel vibes, A is for assignment, that is today's date, इसको 0 भी लगा देते हैं तो प्रॉपर फॉर्मेट में आ जाएगा, ठीक है। कंडीशनल फॉर्मेटिंग इज द थिंग दैट यू आर डूइंग एंड देन योर नेम, okay. So rename this file as this and post in the group after completing the assignment. और असाइनमेंट क्या है ये भी मैं यहाँ लिख देता हूँ, these are the system that I'm developing now, है ना। Assignment is apply underline and
Color.
color. Now, color means font color. Font color is equals to which color shall we take? Blue. ठीक है, to the data set along with the uh, data
In the table.
validation option. So this is assignment and I'm going to merge this cell, alt HMC, alt H
W. W.
W, yeah. So yes, and I will just एक मिनट,
You can reduce the size of B to K column.
yeah, I will do that. Actually, I want to take a screenshot so that I can post it in the group also. Okay, यहाँ पे हम कर देते हैं options. बोल्ड करते हैं, इसको बोल्ड हटा, इसको इटैलिक कर देते हैं, इसको अंडरलाइन कर देते हैं और इसको कलर कर देते हैं, यस। यहाँ हो जाएगा ड्रॉप डाउन, ड्रॉप डाउन। हम्म, Fine. So I'm posting it in the group now, and एक चीज इसमें रह गई है, which is important. That is, how do you insert a image? You go to insert. Sorry. Insert may you will go to illustrations. In the illustrations, you will go to pictures. In the picture, you will select from the device. You will select the location of the picture. There will be a dialog box which will come up. So in this dialog box, you will select the image. You will reduce the size of the image. Flip again. And you will place it. I want to place it over here. Fine. Now it's perfect. Okay. So that is all for today. See you tomorrow morning. Okay. In the evening, there will be no class today. Now, since we have already had the class in the morning, and wish you a good day.
Okay,
Good.
sir.
Bye. Bye.